Welcome back to AM Northwest. You know our next guest from their many appearances on our show, helping you to look your best and excel in your career. Now they're combining their talents to shine a light on a big issue impacting all women, heart health. Here to share more, we welcome back strategic advisor and executive coach, Dr. Parker Walsh, along with makeup artist and esthetician, Meghan Hamilton. Good to see you guys together.
Yeah, I know, yes, this is awesome.
So let's talk, we're talking about Go Red for Women.
Yes.
Why was it important for you to get involved, and the same for you, Meghan?
Sure. Yeah, so for me, I have a personal experience with it. So I'm a heart disease survivor, and so it's impacted my life, and so that's why I wanted to get involved. I'm a volunteer for the American Heart Association, and I'm on the executive leadership team for the Go Red for Women campaign, which is an important women's initiative to raise awareness and to close gaps in terms of our care, and to really raise awareness that this is the #1 killer of women. And so, and it's interesting because in my family, cancer is more prevalent.
Yeah.
So I never even thought about heart disease. My grandfather had heart disease, and I've always been a relatively healthy person. I played sports in college and high school.
Well,
and
let's talk. You had symptoms that you didn't even recognize that you was your daughter who was going to Henrietta Lacks High School, which specializes in medical.
Yes, for sure. And so I was running around, you know how women do. I was running around getting ready for a weekend trip with some girlfriends, and I'm, packing and going up and down stairs, so I was breathless, I was out of breath, I was feeling a little bit of lightheaded, I couldn't catch my breath, and I just thought I was just rushing and just busy, and so I didn't think anything of it. But my daughter, who was going to Gila and had just studied cardiology and they learned blood pressure, she said, first of all, she said, "You don't look well," and then when she took my blood pressure, she said, "This is like not normal. You need to go to the hospital." And she kept insisting, and I'm like, I just need to lie down and rest and catch my breath. But every time I would try to lie down to catch my breath, I couldn't catch my breath, and I developed a headache, and I was dizzy, and honestly, I just thought I just maybe needed some water and rest. And interestingly enough, in the past, I had similar shorter episodes of that, but this time it wouldn't, like I couldn't get it back.
You went to the hospital.
Yeah, so she insisted, went to the emergency room. As soon as I got there, they triage you in. As soon as they took my pressure, they rushed me back. And they got me on a drip to try to get my heart.
She saved your life.
Yes. And the doctor told her, they were like, "You rushing your mom here and insisting that she got here, you saved her life."
Wow. Yeah. Found out you had heart disease.
Yep. And then they found out later that I got diagnosed with AFib.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Meghan, for you, why was it important for you to take part in Go Red for Women?
Well, I will do quite literally anything that Carol would like me to do.
Yeah.
I love Carol. I respect her so much.
We all do, yeah.
And I just admire her. So I want to, and I also, in my own career, to help women prioritize themselves is a huge deal to me. And I see it all the time. I see people, especially women, that they think it needs to be a special occasion, or they have to earn their way to self-care, or there's some qualification. Well, if I had an event to go to, I would do that. And I'm like, do it just because you matter, and because we need to prioritize ourselves.
Right, absolutely. And you want people to know, women especially too, Black women are at higher risk of heart disease.
Yeah, definitely at higher risk. And just in the community, in the Black community, we have a tendency not to seek medical care anyway because they're distressed with the medical community. So our symptoms go unnoticed because of that reason, and we definitely don't seek out care. We definitely don't let people know that's a problem. I have had friends who have dropped because they were cooking for the family dinner and trying to get everything together and just like ignored it because we just have a history of a distrust with the medical profession, so we don't seek out the care that we need to be able to catch those symptoms.
Black women are more likely to die from heart disease.
Absolutely. Yeah, for that very reason. Yeah, for sure.
What is it that women need to do when you talk about prioritizing themselves? Look good on the outside, sure, but also think about your inside.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that reading books that fill your cup up. I mean, you have to find ways to really prioritize those things that you notice in yourself. So I think the first step really is noticing. I mean, I think women were so in this whole conversation, it's like we're so quick to just dismiss or think about what other people need. And so,
Yeah. And it's actually, you know, they're starting to see that even women in their 20s, I mean, in our society is so fast paced, and, you know, you have Instagram telling you something's wrong with you, and people are trying to do so much to fit in or look like everyone else that they're starting to see heart disease in women as young as their 20s.
Wow.
And the other thing too, you know, for women who are going through menopause, there are some symptoms that we can mistake that are menopausal that actually could be related to heart disease. So, I mean, honestly, once I went through that process, if I get a hangnail, I call the doctor, right? So that's the biggest thing, like what Meghan was talking about, is just being aware. It's anything that happens, because our symptoms can be a little bit different than what you may have seen in men, or like grabbing the arm, or things of that nature.
Let's take a look at some of the symptoms that we may experience. So chest pain, discomfort, or pressure.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Pain or discomfort in the back, neck, jaw, even, or stomach. The pain or discomfort in the arms or shoulders. Okay. Shortness of breath. You
That's a big
experienced that.
one.
Big one.
Yeah.
Cold sweats, nausea, or lightheadedness.
Yep. That, you know, also headaches could be headaches, dizziness, loss of appetite. You know, there's some other. That's a great start list, but there are so many more things that women experience differently that men may not experience, or that we may ignore, because it's indigestion could be something, an indicator of it, right? And so there are things, so I would say if you're experiencing something that you haven't experienced before, and you're experiencing it frequently or really intensely, then I would definitely reach out to your medical professional.
In honor of Go Red for Women Week, you have an event this Sunday, so you've got a lot of things going on too. It's in Vancouver. Tell me about it.
Yes, I'm so excited. It's going to be brunch themed, and we hope a ton of people show up. It's all about that self-love, self-care, and learning, like educating yourself, because I think so many women assume that there's something wrong with them, and then they don't want to get help.
Yeah, because they want to pretend it's going to go away.
Like it's probably just a me thing, like something's wrong with me. So we want to, you know, let everybody know.
You have CPR training there.
Yep.
You'll have heart health tips.
Yep. We'll have a cardiologist there who will speak about what are the symptoms that women should look out for. We'll have some information and some literature that women can take away with. We'll even have a playlist for CPR training. There's some music that teaches you the rhythm.
Staying alive?
Yes, exactly. So we'll have a playlist that women can have, you know, to be able to do that, so they can educate not only themselves, but their family, their children. Because my daughter, you know, my 16-year-old was the one who helped me, and so it's important that we educate children of all ages.
Okay, and beauty and wellness tips too will also be happening there. Okay, so that's on Sunday. We want to tell everyone from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Glam Beauty Bar on East Evergreen Boulevard. We're going to put all that information for everyone on our website at katu.com. And Carol, we're so glad you're doing much better.
Me too. Me too. Yes.